In today's world, distractions are everywhere. From the constant ping of notifications to the never-ending stream of information online, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We're constantly pulled in different directions, and as a result, many of us struggle to find inner peace. The noise and chaos of modern life can leave us feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, and restless. But what if the key to cultivating inner peace isn't about eliminating the distractions, but about mastering ourselves in the midst of them? In this video, we'll explore how Stoicism can help us regain focus and cultivate a sense of calm in an age filled with distractions. Drawing from the wisdom of Epictetus, who said, "No man is free who is not master of himself," we'll discuss how Stoic practices can empower us to take control of our minds, reclaim our peace, and maintain our sense of purpose, even in the midst of chaos. Stay with us as we delve into practical Stoic strategies for cultivating inner peace and mastering ourselves in a world that constantly demands our attention. And if you know someone who could benefit from finding calm in the chaos, share this video with them. Together, we can regain our focus and peace in a distracted world. Epictetus, a central figure in Stoicism, offers us a powerful reminder. No man is free who is not master of himself. This quote speaks directly to the heart of the Stoic approach to life. In a world filled with endless distractions, stress, and external demands, it's easy to feel like we're not in control. We're constantly reacting to the noise around us, emails, notifications, social media updates, and in doing so, we lose sight of what really matters. But Epictetus teaches us that true freedom comes from mastery over ourselves, not the world around us. In the context of cultivating inner peace, this Stoic insight challenges us to ask, how often do we let external distractions dictate our state of mind? Instead of reacting to every external event, Stoicism invites us to shift our focus inward, regain control of our thoughts and actions, and choose our responses consciously. Mastery of the self means choosing how we engage with the world, rather than being overwhelmed by it. Epictetus's quote, "No man is free who is not master of himself," offers a profound lesson in a world filled with distractions. In the age of smartphones, social media, and constant notifications, it's easy to feel like we are constantly at the mercy of the world around us. We check our phones every few minutes, get pulled into conversations or debates online, and react to every little interruption. We might think we are multitasking, but in reality we are fragmenting our attention and draining our mental energy. In this constant state of reaction, we lose touch with our inner peace. True freedom, according to Epictetus, is not about controlling external events. It's about mastering our internal responses. The Stoics understood that while we can't control the world around us, we can always control how we engage with it. This is the essence of self-mastery, not allowing the chaos of the external world to disturb the tranquility within. When we lose ourselves in distractions, we abandon our ability to focus on what truly matters, our goals, our values, and our inner peace. Instead of letting distractions control our minds, Stoicism teaches us to practice mindfulness and intentionality. It invites us to reclaim control of our attention, to respond to the world with purpose, and to find calm in the midst of chaos. Mastering our attention. The first step to mastering ourselves is mastering our attention. In a hyper-connected world, where every moment is filled with distractions, our ability to focus has never been more important. Stoic mindfulness is about training the mind to focus on the present moment, to become aware of our thoughts, and to choose where we direct our attention. Ask yourself, how much of my day is spent reacting to external stimuli, checking emails, scrolling through social media, responding to the demands of others? How much of it is spent intentionally focusing on the things that truly matter to you? Stoicism teaches us that we can only find true peace when we reclaim our focus and choose where we direct our energy. This doesn't mean that we shut out the world completely or avoid engaging with others. Rather, it means being intentional in how we engage. We can choose when to respond and when to pause. We can set boundaries to protect our mental space and decide what deserves our attention. Cultivating calm amidst chaos. The second step in cultivating inner peace is to accept the things we cannot control. In a distracted world, there will always be noise, notifications, demands, crises. Stoicism teaches us that the chaos of the external world is beyond our control, but our response to it is within our power. This is where the Stoic practice of amor fati, or the love of fate, comes in. Instead of resisting the distractions or wishing for them to disappear, we embrace them as part of the flow of life. When we stop fighting against what we cannot control, we create space for peace. We stop reacting to every distraction with frustration or anxiety, and instead choose to remain calm, centered, and focused on what truly matters. Remember, inner peace doesn't come from eliminating all distractions. It comes from learning to remain calm and focused in the midst of them. By practicing Stoic mindfulness, we develop the strength to choose how we respond to the world, rather than being swept up in the chaos around us. Practical Stoic strategies for cultivating inner peace. Practice. Daily reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on how you've engaged with the world. Did you allow distractions to pull you away from what mattered? Where did you focus your energy? This reflection helps you gain awareness of your habits and make intentional adjustments. Set boundaries for technology. In today's world, our devices are major sources of distraction. Set boundaries by turning off notifications or limiting your screen time. Designate times to check your phone, emails, or social media, and set periods for deep focus and quiet reflection. Meditate or practice mindfulness. Use Stoic practices like meditation or mindful breathing to center yourself throughout the day. Even a few minutes of deep breathing can help you reconnect with your inner peace, reset your focus, and release stress. Practice negative visualization. Stoics practiced a technique called negative visualization, where they would mentally rehearse challenges or setbacks to prepare themselves emotionally. In a world full of distractions, this can help you anticipate potential disruptions and remain focused on what matters when they arise. Embrace simplicity. The more complex our lives become, the more difficult it is to maintain inner peace. Simplify your daily routine by focusing on what's essential, the things that bring you joy, fulfillment, and purpose. Let go of unnecessary commitments and distractions that drain your energy. Finding inner peace in a distracted world. Cultivating inner peace in a hyper-connected society requires intention and discipline. It's not about eliminating distractions completely, but learning to manage them with mindfulness, focus, and acceptance. The Stoics believed that peace comes from within, and through practices of self-mastery, mindfulness, and intentional living, we can regain control over our attention and create a more peaceful, fulfilling life. In a world where every moment is filled with distractions, maintaining inner peace can feel like an impossible task. Constant notifications, endless emails, the pressure to stay connected, these external demands seem to pull us in every direction, leaving us feeling scattered and overwhelmed. As the noise grows louder, our ability to focus on what truly matters diminishes, and with it, our sense of peace. But Stoicism offers us a path forward, a way to regain our focus, manage distractions, and cultivate a deep sense of inner peace, even amidst the chaos of modern life. The core of Stoic philosophy teaches that true peace doesn't come from external circumstances. It comes from how we respond to the world around us. Epictetus reminds us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." In a distracted world, the key to inner peace lies in mastering ourselves, our thoughts, our responses, and our focus. Mastery of self. The Stoic path to inner peace. At the heart of Stoic mindfulness is the idea of mastering ourselves, our minds, our emotions, and our attention. We live in a world where it is easy to feel like we have no control over the constant barrage of information, the demands on our time, or the people around us. But Stoicism teaches that while we can't control external events, we can always control our internal responses. Mastery of self means taking responsibility for how we engage with the world. It means choosing where to direct our attention, setting boundaries, and cultivating awareness of our thoughts and emotions. In a world filled with distractions, this self-mastery is the key to staying grounded and maintaining a sense of peace. The importance of focus. In a distracted world, One of the greatest challenges we face is maintaining focus. Whether it's a work project, a personal goal, or simply a quiet moment of reflection, distractions are everywhere. We are constantly pulled away from what matters by the pressure to be constantly available, responsive, and engaged. Stoicism offers a remedy for this. Focus on what is in your control. One of the most important Stoic principles is the dichotomy of control, which teaches that we can't control everything, but we can control how we respond. When distractions arise, the Stoic practice is to refocus on what's important. This might mean setting aside time to concentrate on a specific task, letting go of unnecessary distractions, or simply choosing to be present in the moment. By practicing focus, we regain control over our attention, and in turn, we reclaim our inner peace. The Stoics believed that the mind is our most valuable asset, and by learning to focus it on what truly matters, we can achieve tranquility, even in the midst of external chaos. Embracing simplicity and setting boundaries. Another core Stoic principle is simplicity. In a world that constantly encourages us to accumulate more tasks, more commitments, more distractions, the Stoics teach us to strip away the excess and focus on what truly adds value to our lives. By simplifying our routines and commitments, we create space for peace. Setting boundaries is also essential in managing stress and maintaining inner peace. The pressure to be constantly available, to respond to every message, every email, every social media notification, can drain our energy and focus. The Stoic mindset encourages us to choose when and how to engage with the world, rather than allowing the world to dictate our attention. By learning to set boundaries around our time and energy, we protect our peace and create space for what is truly important. This might mean saying no to certain invitations or commitments, or simply carving out time each day for quiet reflection, free from external demands. The power of acceptance. Finally, Stoicism teaches us the power of acceptance. In a world that is constantly changing and often unpredictable, it's easy to become frustrated or anxious when things don't go as planned. But the Stoics remind us that we cannot control everything, and peace comes from accepting what is beyond our control. Amor fati, or the love of fate, is the Stoic practice of accepting whatever comes our way, whether it's good or bad, and learning to embrace it as part of our journey. When we accept that distractions and challenges are a natural part of life, we free ourselves from the frustration that often accompanies them. Instead of resisting the noise, we learn to navigate it with calm and clarity, choosing where to direct our focus and energy. Practical Stoic strategies for cultivating inner peace practice. Mindfulness. Take time each day to pause and reconnect with the present moment. Practice mindful breathing or meditation to calm your mind and regain focus. Limit distractions. Set boundaries around technology. Designate times for checking emails or social media, and protect your time for deep focus on meaningful tasks. Embrace the power of no. Learn to say no to commitments that do not serve your well-being or your goals. Protect your time and energy by prioritizing what truly matters. Reflect and recenter. At the end of each day, reflect on how you spent your time and where your attention went. Use this reflection to refocus on your values and reset your priorities. Practice acceptance. When you encounter distractions or challenges, practice accepting them as part of the process. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. As we conclude today's exploration of cultivating inner peace in the age of distraction, remember that true peace comes not from eliminating external noise, but from mastering our internal responses. Epictetus reminds us that no man is free who is not master of himself. In a world filled with distractions, we have the power to reclaim our peace by choosing where to direct our focus, setting boundaries, and practicing mindfulness. In the midst of constant digital noise, it's essential to prioritize what truly matters: our values, our purpose, and our well-being. Stoicism offers us a way to regain control of our attention and find calm amidst the chaos. Self-mastery isn't about controlling everything around us. It's about deciding how we engage with the world and staying grounded in the present moment. So, as you navigate the distractions of your day, ask yourself, How can I reclaim my peace today? What can I control and what can I let go of? By practicing these Stoic principles, you will not only cultivate inner peace, but also create space for the things that truly bring fulfillment and purpose. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, subscribe and share it with someone who could benefit from finding peace in a distracted world. Together, let's practice Stoic mindfulness and create more calm in our lives, no matter the noise around us.